Spring is here, and the deals are hotter than ever at Shack Shop. Turn heads with stunning bikinis, now on sale. Explore the deep with cutting-edge underwater drones. Gear up for adventure with durable tents for every trip. Ride into spring with unbeatable deals on bikes. Fresh styles, women's fashion, and must-have looks, all discounted. Don't miss the Shack Shop Spring Fling Sale. These prices won't last. Shop now and make this spring unforgettable, only at Shack Shop. FKA Twigs electrified Coachella with daring performance amid renewed legal clash with Shia LaBeouf. FKA Twigs delivered one of the most talked-about performances of the 2026 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, captivating audiences with a bold, emotionally charged set that blended provocative visuals, intricate choreography, and raw artistry. Her appearance came at a pivotal moment in her career, just weeks after a major Grammy win and in the midst of a newly reignited legal battle with her former partner, actor Shia LaBeouf. The juxtaposition of personal turmoil and professional triumph created a powerful backdrop for her return to the Coachella stage, transforming her performance into more than just a musical showcase. It became a statement. A performance that commanded attention. Taking the Mojave stage during the festival's first weekend, FKA Twigs immediately established an intense connection with the crowd. Known for her experimental style and genre-defying sound, she leaned heavily into her strengths, combining music, dance, and visual storytelling into a cohesive and unforgettable experience. From the moment she stepped into the spotlight, it was clear that this was not going to be a conventional festival set. Twigs approached the stage like a performance artist rather than a traditional pop act, using every element available, lighting, costume, movement, to craft a multi-sensory narrative. Her opening moments were understated yet magnetic, gradually building tension before launching into a sequence of high-energy tracks that had the audience fully engaged. Striking visual aesthetic and fashion choices. True to her reputation for pushing boundaries, Twigs' wardrobe choices became a major talking point. She initially appeared in a minimalist yet daring outfit that emphasized both vulnerability and strength. The look featured a fitted white tank paired with revealing bottoms and lace-up boots that extended up her legs, creating a striking silhouette under the stage lights. Her hair was styled in an intricate, almost sculptural design, complementing dramatic eye makeup that accentuated her expressions from afar. The attention to detail in her styling reinforced her identity as an artist who treats every performance as a complete visual composition. Midway through the set, she transitioned into a second outfit, this time opting for black micro shorts secured with bold, studded belts. A simple top was layered beneath a shimmering jacket adorned with metallic embellishments, adding texture and movement as she danced. The outfit change signaled a shift in tone, moving from ethereal minimalism to something darker and more aggressive, mirroring the emotional arc of her performance. Dance, movement, and stage presence. Beyond her vocal delivery, Twigs' command of movement played a central role in the performance. Trained in dance, she incorporated complex choreography alongside a group of backup dancers who matched her intensity. The routines were not merely decorative, they were integral to the storytelling. Each sequence seemed to represent a different emotional state, ranging from vulnerability to defiance. At times, she moved with fluid grace, almost floating across the stage. At others, her motions became sharp and forceful, conveying tension and confrontation. The interplay between her and the dancers created a dynamic visual dialogue that kept the audience captivated. Lighting design further enhanced the experience, shifting from soft glows to harsh, dramatic beams that emphasized key moments in the choreography. A comeback after setbacks. This year's Coachella appearance carried added significance due to her absence from the previous festival. In 2025, FKA Twigs had been scheduled to perform, but ultimately withdrew at the last minute due to ongoing visa complications, which also forced her to cancel a portion of her North American tour. At the time, she expressed deep disappointment, describing the situation as heartbreaking. Fans had eagerly anticipated her return, making her 2026 performance feel like a long-awaited redemption. Her comeback was not just about fulfilling a missed opportunity, it symbolized resilience and determination to move forward despite obstacles. Riding the momentum of a Grammy win. Adding to the momentum surrounding her Coachella set was her recent Grammy win. Earlier in the year, FKA Twigs secured her first ever award for Best Dance Electronic Album, a milestone that many fans and critics felt was long overdue. The winning project, released in 2025, showcased her evolution as an artist, blending experimental production with deeply personal themes. During her acceptance speech, she spoke candidly about her journey, emphasizing perseverance and the importance of staying true to one's creative vision. Her words resonated with aspiring artists, as she acknowledged that success often comes after years of dedication and struggle. This new recognition added another layer to her Coachella performance, positioning her not just as a cult favorite, but as a critically acclaimed force in the music industry. The shadow of a renewed legal battle. While her professional achievements have reached new heights, Twigs continues to face significant challenges in her personal life. Recently, she initiated new legal action against her former partner, Shia LaBeouf, reigniting a case that has been ongoing for several years. The original lawsuit, filed in 2020, included allegations of sexual battery, assault, and emotional distress. The case drew widespread attention and sparked conversations about abuse within the entertainment industry. After years of legal proceedings, the dispute was settled in 2025. However, new developments have brought the conflict back into the spotlight. Allegations of intimidation and financial pressure. In her latest filing, Twigs accuses LaBeouf of attempting to silence her through legal intimidation tactics. According to her claims, he initiated a private arbitration process in an effort to demand a substantial financial penalty, alleging that she violated terms of a prior agreement. Her legal team argues that these actions are not only unjustified, but also conflict with California laws designed to protect survivors of abuse from being silenced by restrictive agreements. Twigs has framed her response as both a personal stand and a broader effort to challenge practices that could discourage others from speaking out. A case that extends beyond one individual. In public statements, Twigs has emphasized that her legal actions are about more than her own experiences. She has expressed a desire to advocate for individuals who may not have the resources or platform to defend themselves in similar situations. Her stance highlights ongoing concerns about the use of non-disclosure agreements and arbitration clauses, particularly in cases involving allegations of misconduct. By continuing to pursue legal action, she aims to address what she views as systemic issues that extend beyond her personal circumstances.
LaBeouf's ongoing controversies. At the same time, LaBeouf has been dealing with separate legal troubles unrelated to Twigs' claims. Earlier in 2026, he was arrested in New Orleans following an alleged altercation that resulted in misdemeanor battery charges. The incident reportedly occurred at a bar and led to multiple charges stemming from the same confrontation. Despite these legal challenges, he was later granted permission by a judge to travel internationally for personal reasons. In previous interviews, LaBeouf has acknowledged past behavior that caused harm to those close to him, though he has denied the specific allegations made by Twigs. The intersection of art and real life. Twigs' Coachella performance cannot be viewed in isolation from these ongoing developments. The emotional intensity of her set seemed to reflect the complexities of her current situation. Art has often served as a means for her to process personal experiences, and this performance appeared to follow that pattern. The themes conveyed through her music and movement, control, vulnerability, resilience, resonated deeply given the context. For many fans, the performance felt like an act of reclaiming power, using the stage as a platform to express what cannot always be said directly. Fan reactions and cultural impact. Audience reactions to her Coachella set were overwhelmingly strong, with many praising her willingness to take creative risks. Social media quickly filled with clips and commentary highlighting her choreography, fashion, and overall presence. Some viewers described the performance as mesmerizing and fearless, while others noted its emotional depth and artistic ambition. Her ability to provoke conversation, both through her art and her public stance, continues to set her apart in an industry often driven by trends. A defining moment in her career. This year's Coachella appearance may ultimately be remembered as a defining chapter in Twigs' career. It encapsulated the duality of her current reality, immense professional success paired with ongoing personal challenges. Rather than allowing external circumstances to overshadow her work, she used the moment to reinforce her identity as an artist who refuses to be constrained, whether creatively or personally. Looking ahead. As Twigs continues her Body High tour, fans can expect more performances that push boundaries and challenge expectations. Her recent work suggests a continued commitment to innovation, both musically and visually. Meanwhile, the legal proceedings with LaBeouf are likely to remain a topic of public interest, potentially influencing broader discussions about accountability and survivor protections within the entertainment industry. Conclusion. FKA Twigs' 2026 Coachella performance was far more than a festival appearance. It was a powerful convergence of artistry, resilience, and personal expression. Against the backdrop of renewed legal conflict, she delivered a set that was as thought-provoking as it was visually stunning. In doing so, she reinforced her place as one of the most compelling and fearless artists of her generation, capable of transforming even the most challenging moments into something impactful and unforgettable.